And we're back. My name's Valerie, and this is my co-host Jason and my buddy Red. And we are, yes, I said that, on WCOBM.com, filming live right here in Hollywood, California. And during the break, we were talking about some stuff, and I want to point you guys again to this guy's GoFundMe campaign. He's just an amazing character, and, you know, sometimes we all need new beginnings, and I think LA Rocks TV is going to be amazing in Las Vegas, but because he's done so much for us in entertainment, I think it shouldn't be a burden for him to move. So I think everybody needs to go to that campaign right now. If you want to see Red comfortably go to Vegas and move on and move that show and just continue to spread the good word, then donate to his GoFundMe campaign. It is going across the screen right now. I don't want to see him have to.
And I don't want people to think that we're trying to
no, I am.
Money.
I'm trying to say, give him some damn money. He's awesome.
We're only
it's my
trying to
show.
raise $3,000. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
give him extra.
We're only trying to raise $3,000.
Let's not make it hard. I can do it. It's
You're
my
wonderful.
show.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I said that. Anyways, back to the topic. Give him some freaking money. It's
Thank you.
Thanks.
This is like PBS without all the please do, you know, and then if you at this level you can do this. I love it.
I'm thinking
I got furniture for sale too.
Right, and there's nothing wrong. That you're a great guy, and there's people that love your show, and most people that entertain get paid. So this is just your fans kicking in. Not
and if you need to
deal.
find me on Facebook, you can find me with Red B Mancini. I come from the Mancini family of music, so my last name is Mancini. So you can find me at Red B Mancini.
Yeah, he's a cool cat.
Friend me on Facebook, and then you can keep track of what's going on with the show in Vegas, what's going on here. Even if you don't have any money to send, just friend me on Facebook, and we'll just be friends.
Because he is a cool cat. And since we're doing the whole thing about money, you guys know I've been pushing the Physicians Cannabis Cancer Research Project. And I haven't really been pushing for funds, but I'm just saying anybody in the cannabis space that would like to help research and have some data on what cannabis does in the healing space. They have never got any funding from governments or any anything. They're just taking donations from the cannabis community and people like us that really want some hardcore data and facts about what cannabis does so that we can move forward with this without the government going, you can't publicize that test, you can't do this. That's why they're completely privately funded, and it's Dr. Ori Holtzman. It's Beach Medical Center, Huntington Beach, California, and it's mybuddoctor.com, I believe, or you can go to troche.com and it'll hook you up as well. Great people.
Way cool.
Yeah.
And for those of us that in life that have been very fortunate, and you're looking for some place to make your money work for you, whether your cause is homeless veterans or whatever, pick something. And if you're passionate about this, then put your money there. Right. Give it to the people that are making a difference. They can do more with your money than you can.
Exactly.
They've already figured out what works and what doesn't work.
Right.
So just find an organization that you trust. Find somebody like this lady that you trust, and then when she says to support something, check into it.
Yeah.
Check into it, because right now she's on top of the game. She's the one looking into this for you. So that's where you need to be with this.
Awesome, thank you.
Going to say better, and with the patients that are committed to the study and committed to their oil and the remissions that we're seeing through that study, it's phenomenal.
Absolutely,
and that's your side of it. You get to actually see some of the benefits, and there's a TV cam right here. I mean, I get to hold her, touch her, kiss her. We didn't know that was even going to be possible. Right. So here we are today, being able to do all those things.
Yeah.
So absolutely. You get to see that, and that's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's a gift. It's a gift. There's
Jason,
no doubt about it,
he's my own personal Jesus. He hates it when I say that. And really, Jason didn't save my life. He gave me the tools.
Yeah.
To take my life into my own hands. And I don't think my life has been extended one moment longer than it would have been had I never met Jason. But I think that my suffering has been eliminated.
Quality of life, yeah.
My quality, I mean, it's like not back. It's not, Oh, gaining. It's like freaking better. I feel good. I have a will to live and to move forward. And frankly, I never had that before. It seems like I've come back with better eyes.
Well, that's a little bit about Jack. When he first started smoking, he was a Goldwater Republican.
Mm-hmm.
He came back from Vietnam as an MP. He thought that people that were campaigning against Vietnam were long-haired hippies, and they deserved whatever the police was giving them in the street. And then one day he was all uptight, and his girlfriend at the time said, "Jack, do you ever smoke pot?" And he goes, "Of course I've never smoked pot." And she said, "I think you might want to try it." So
Jack, huh?
he took that literally and tried it, and he said it changed his life from that point on.
I went through trials and tribulations choosing though, because people that are watching that really, really know my story, I have the tendency to be addicted to things, and so I was a drug and alcohol counselor for a while, and I raised my son Mark especially against drugs in the rooms of Narcotics and Alcoholics Anonymous, and totally programmed him and brought him around people. And then I got really sick, and cannabis, again, in Western medicine, and failed me, and cannabis was something I couldn't do. Opiates, right? I'm like, man, if I start taking pills again, I had a sober living environment, and I'm like, I know as soon as I start taking opiates, my thinking's going to stop. It's not going to be right. So I really weighed it out, and I decided that I would do edibles for my pain so that I could still function. I talked to my probation and everybody, it was a while ago. I didn't talk to my son or my sister about it because I knew that it just wouldn't be good. So I kept it from them, and they found out. And my son actually didn't talk to me for a while, and my sister either, because they were so programmed against the medicinal part of it and because of my addiction. Trust me, I weighed it out, and it was not easy for me leading people, kicking people out of my sober living to choose to do what I thought was a fucking drug. But I made that choice, even at the choice of my son not talking to me or my sister, because I knew for me, it was the way through, and it was a journey, and it sucked because I met a lot of adversity. But you know what? I'm here today, and those people are still sitting in the meetings, popping their Vicodin, pretending like they're sober.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's that.
Yeah, and they're
and my
showing-
son's great, and he's okay with it, and we grew through it. And I love you, Mark. No.
And for those of you that
grudges.
12-step programs work for, I'm all for it. It would never work for me.
I
It just
don't
wouldn't work for me. I would be
believe-
replacing one addiction with another addiction.
I did shopping, and then there's the parking lot people, 13 step. Oh, I did. I mean, I really got off drugs one time by every time I wanted to do drugs, I would take that amount of money and I would go to the thrift store and I would spend out my little Jones period at the thrift store, and I had
And
quite
you
a
got
bit
the
of
same
crap.
endorphin rush that
I-
you got, almost
And
the
I
same
didn't have to do
endorphin rush.
freaking laundry. It was
Right.
a win-win for me.
No, I
didn't-
totally understand.
But
And some
what
people
it is,
replace it with just the
sex,
12,
sex, lies, judgment.
just the 12-step program itself can be addicting.
I think everybody should do the 12 steps as far as accountability, right? Taking acceptance, responsibility for the bullshit you do, and, being accountable. However, that is not going to save your life because a whole bunch of other shit comes with it. It's taking responsibility. It's doing the next right thing. It's choosing, hey, I don't want to be a slave to Arrowhead Water or
Right.
sex or
Right.
shopping. It's like, wow, I just want to be a part of the solution.
No, I know.
And I don't want to be enslaved. I mean, I like to get stoned, but I don't like to be like tweaked off. I just don't.
No, I did that too.
For
and
me, I
yeah.
don't. You might want to, but marijuana I
not
don't think is
anymore.
a drug. It's not the gateway drug. It is a gateway, but it's a gateway into a life that
a gateway to
the
be the
government,
president.
the government don't freaking want us to have.
I mean, I know a president of the United States that smoked a little. So it's a gateway to
He
be a
didn't
president.
freaking inhale.
You know?
It didn't
Yeah.
help which way.
And then,
He didn't
and
inhale.
then we have another one who says, I inhaled. Yeah, that was the point.
Right?
You know?
But,
So
yes, we
it's
said
the
that.
it's the gateway to becoming Prime Minister of Canada. It's the gateway to becoming many CEOs and many corporations. It's the gateway to some many positive things. So
I can explain it to you, but I cannot understand it for you. And you know what? We're about to be out of time. And next week, I really hope to come on here and test something called Munchie Be Gone Gum. I don't personally need it, but I know that it could save me money when my friends come over after
Munchie Be Gone. I'm
smoking.
interested now.
Right? It'd help you. It wouldn't help me. I mean, I'm going to say it would help you, but it would help my friends not eat out everything in my refrigerator if I served it to them when they came over. For me, not so much, but I thought I could maybe try it out and sell it. We're going to thank him so
Yes,
much.
thank you very much for
Support
being with
his
us.
fundraiser.
Thanks for being
Read
here.
that book we talked about. Don't smoke pot before you come on the air because you'll forget who you're supposed to give kudos.